What if I told you that one of the most powerful forces in human life, our desires, has been seen in two totally opposite ways by two of the world's biggest religions? For some, it's a flaw. For others, it's a gift. And those different starting points? They've gone on to shape entire civilizations. Today we're diving deep into how Christianity and Islam framed human desire, why it matters, and what it means for us in a world caught between indulgence and repression. Let's start with the split. In early Christianity, especially among thinkers like Clement of Alexandria, desire was exhibited as humanity is broken. It was tied directly to the fall of Adam and Eve, seen as proof of original sin. So the spiritual ideal became celibacy, escaping desire altogether. But Islam told a very different story. Desire wasn't a bug in the system, it was a feature. It was designed, intentional, a gift from God. And the goal wasn't to crush it, but to channel it through marriage, family, and community. So if desire is a gift, the next question is, what's it for? Islamic tradition points to two purposes. First, the spiritual. It's a preview of paradise. The intensity of pleasure is like a trailer for a movie, just a glimpse of the perfected joy of the next life. Second, the practical, survival. It drives people to marry, have children, and keep humanity going. So in this framework, desire isn't a flaw at all. It's essential, both for the soul and for the species. But here comes the paradox. If desire is sacred, why all the rules? Why modesty, gender boundaries, and strict regulations? The logic is simple. You protect what's valuable. Just like you lock away precious jewelry, desire is safeguarded because of its immense power. Left unchecked, it can bring chaos, abandoned children, fractured families, broken communities. So the rules aren't about repressing something evil. They're about creating a safe container for something sacred. This balance is rooted in the Islamic idea of hikmah, divine wisdom. It's about walking the middle path, not total repression, like monks in the desert, not total indulgence, where anything goes, but balance, enjoying the gift without letting it destroy you. Now zoom out to our world today. Commercial culture has figured out how to exploit desire. Just like junk food companies profit from our appetite, entire industries profit from our sexual drive. Advertising, entertainment, and especially pornography, all built to constantly stimulate and monetize desire. And here's a sharp observation. When societies lose that balance, excess takes over. Desire stops being sacred and becomes a product. And that leads to real-world harm. Broken relationships, public health crises, and even entire communities unraveling. So here's the question we're left with. In a world that swings between extremes, repression on one side and deregulation on the other, how do we find the middle path? How do we navigate this force that is at once beautiful, dangerous, and utterly central to what it means to be human? That ultimately is the challenge each society and each of us has to face. So I urge you to click on the next video to find some answers to your questions.